Hello, my name is Carole Thelwall-Jones. I've been involved in sports volunteering for over 30 years. For over 10 years I was the volunteer manager at the Rugby Football Union. For the last 7 years I've been an independent training consultant running my own business, Options with Learning Limited. I specialise in volunteer engagement and leadership development, particularly in sport. I'm a trustee of Getbox Active. I'm one of the tutors in the Club Matters workforce. I love delivering all of the workshops virtually or in person. Two things I think are important to succeed are showing up and being your authentic self. By showing up, I mean putting yourself forward for the roles and activities that you want to do in the sport and physical activity sector. When I joined the Rugby Football Union in 2002, there were lots of events where I was the only woman in the room, but I knew I had a valuable contribution to make. We all experience some degree of imposter syndrome. We need to give it its proper perspective, so we do put ourselves forward to show up for the roles and activities we really want to do. Being my authentic self means having the self-awareness to really understand my core values and behave in accordance with them. I cannot please all of the people all of the time, and so I don't try to. I have to be true to myself. For me, three of the challenges facing women today in sport and physical activity are balance, bias and culture. Balance is about fitting together all of the things we care about in our life: career, relationships, family, development, self-care. It often feels like spinning plates. The notion that anyone can have it all is nonsense. We have to make choices about what really matters to us and find the strategies that help us individually create balance throughout the different stages of our lives. Bias still exists in our society. As a rugby referee, I would knock on the changing room door and say, "Ref," and the response would be, "He's not in here, but we'll find him for you." Things have moved on a lot, but there are still outdated attitudes, unbalanced investment, and even worse, sexist trolling. Women and our male allies need to continue to challenge these. Culture for me is about properly valuing collaboration. Competition should exist in whatever field of play fits your sport or activity: court, pool, yoga mat, whatever. Outside that, I want to see everyone working together as a team in the best interests of the sport or physical activity, with the resources allocated fairly to everyone to tackle the inequalities that exist. The best advice I've been given is that in any situation there are three choices: put up with it, change it, or get out. I use the GROW model to choose the right option for me: goal, reality, options, will. So I might switch perspective to give me a new mindset in order to put up with something. I might change my ways of working to achieve a better outcome. Or I might get out by joining or setting up a group or organisation that helps me accomplish my goals. When it comes to women who inspire me, there's a very long list. With apologies to all the other brilliant women, I'd like to pick four: Sue Stockdale, Maggie Alfonsi, Sue Anstice and Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson. Sue Stockdale was the first British woman to walk to the magnetic North Pole. Sue works with leaders and organisations to help them achieve exceptional performance. She was a fundamental part of me setting up the RFU Leadership Academy, and as my executive coach, she has helped me replace my self-limiting beliefs with ones that have enabled me to succeed. Maggie Alfonsi was a world-class international rugby player who deservedly won many accolades. I loved seeing her help England win the Rugby World Cup in 2014. I particularly admire her transition to TV commentary. She's a very insightful pundit whilst drawing on all the life experiences that have helped shape her to be her fully authentic self. Sue Anstice was the chair of Getbox Active when I joined as a trustee. Over her career, she has done many brilliant things to raise the profile of women's sport. I adore her Game Changers podcast. I was thrilled to join her rapidly expanding women's sport collective, and I can't wait to read her soon-to-be published book, The Game On: The Unstoppable Rise of Women's Sport. Which brings me to Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson, who has written the foreword for Sue's book. Tanni was the first Paralympian I avidly supported. Her record as an athlete is astonishing. She won a total of 16 Paralympic medals, including 11 golds, held over 30 world records, and won the London Marathon 6 times. I was honoured to meet her as part of the 2005 Year of the Volunteer activities related to sport. My partner became paraplegic in 2002. Having seen firsthand the barriers he faces, I'm truly thankful for the powerful work Tanny does to champion the participation of people with disabilities in sport and physical activity. Thank you to Sports Structures for inviting me to make this video, and to you for watching it. Have a great International Women's Day.